I got the whole fammission.
Yo, what's up? This your boy Money G, man. And you already know, until we get the guests coming in, you know it's about that time. So, you know what I'm saying? You already know what the game is. Win, win, win. Y'all can win a couple of dollars, man. You know what I'm saying? Strictly business. Oh, snap. Hold on. We might got them right here, man. Let me see. Hold up. Y'all finna win a couple of dollars, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all gonna play the game, I was gonna keep y'all engaged, you know what I'm saying, for the hot minute. But until then, let me see. Is I'm good? Yes, indeed. We know what? Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. Yo, what's up? This your boy Money G from the Fammission Podcast. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can get all access to motivated and inspiring videos on this Fammission Friday. Every Friday. Let's get to the podcast. Money G, man, I'm right back in it. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I was gonna play a little game with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can win some money, but I'm gonna go ahead and bring my guest in. You know what I'm saying? For the second time, I'm gonna go ahead and let him bring himself in, introduce himself. Yes, sir.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
What's going on? Why don't you go ahead and tell the people your name, where you from, and what you do?
Hey, man, I go by the name Coach Rich P, man, from Peoria, Illinois, Chicago, Atlanta, all over the globe, man. Switzerland, uptown, downtown. You know what I'm saying? You know, we checking out my man Money G for Fammission Podcast. What's going on?
Yeah, you already know, man. So, hey, man, I'm gonna get straight to it, man. You know, I'll be checking out your page. You know what I'm saying? You got some good content, man. So I got to tell him, man. So far, man, what you been doing, man? Matter of fact, before we can get to that, go ahead and tell the people where they can find your music, where they can find your podcast. You know what I'm saying? And what else? Your TikTok, everything. Just let me know where they can find you at. On your social media.
I think my TikTok, I think is at Rich P Evolon, RICHP EVOLON.
Okay.
And then my IG is Coach_Rich_P. That's where all my music at. That's where all my digital products at. That's where the game is at. That's why I'm dropping all the game at. You know what I'm saying? You can get my clothes there. You know what I mean? All of that.
Okay, man. IG. Yeah, I want to say, because you know you got a lot of stuff going on, but tell me about the Daily Riches.
Oh man, Daily Riches, man. Daily Riches is basically like a docu-series for me. You know what I mean? I got so much game to give out, you know. And for a minute I was trying to just sell everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just sell. But then I just had to realize, like, man, I was really holding myself back from, you know, just adding the value that I could provide to the people by just trying to put a paywall on everything. So I just decided to come up with the Daily Riches so I could just start giving out the free game, you know what I mean? And yeah, it's just a bunch of wisdom, you know what I mean? That's all.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You know, it's a lot of stuff I be seeing you out there with your kids, you know what I'm saying? You've been an entrepreneur. So man, how important that is to you? You know, being an entrepreneur or just working for someone?
Being an entrepreneur for me is very important, you know what I mean? Because, you know, it's all about owning your own, you know what I mean? Owning yourself, and being in control of what you create. And, you know, that's one of my most important things in life, is just being in control of what I create. I'm a very creative person. I feel like we all are, you know, but this society kind of has a way of diminishing our creativity and stifling out our creativity. I just happen to be one of the ones that, you know, resisted a lot of the the programming and propaganda that they put on us to not be creative. So yeah,
So
entrepreneurship is all about just creativity for me, and leadership, ownership, and control ultimately.
okay. So who inspired you to start doing it for yourself? My bad, I'm gonna hook up these headphones. I see you got yours on. You know what I'm saying? I guess
Yeah,
you
for
meant.
sure.
I got
Can you repeat the question for me though?
So who inspired you to get out and get it by yourself, to get it for yourself? Who inspired you to be an entrepreneur? You know, because everybody be like, you know, when I come home from school, man, I just want to get me a job when I get out of school, and you know, what I'm saying, they seen their parents do it. So who inspired you to be your own boss? Better word.
I think I think well, I'm gonna say this. First of all, God. You know what I'm saying? You know me.
Mm,
You know me, bro.
okay. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, God,
Yeah.
because when I really think back to like when I first started to try to create certain things to do stuff for myself, I wasn't inspired by nobody to do it. Wasn't nobody really in my environment really doing it. Like, wasn't nobody in my household
Mm,
doing it. You know what I'm saying?
true that.
I was bagging up oregano. I was bagging up oregano when I was like 9, 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? Trying to maneuver, you know. So you
Hey.
feel me? So I really was inspired by God because God put me in a certain situation where I had a passion to do for self because everybody
Mm-hmm.
around me, you know, wasn't letting me do the things that I wanted to do, wasn't giving me the things that I felt like I deserved to have, you know, even in my
Mm,
own household. That's really what I'm speaking
mm,
to. My own household. I was in a controlled environment, in an abusive environment. So motivated me. That gave me the passion to, you know, do for myself. Because you're not giving me what I want. What I want, you giving it to your son, but you're not giving it to me. You know what I'm saying? You
mm.
playing favoritism. Like I got a song on my project Trap Hop 2. It's called Favoritism, and it go real and
Mm,
deep. And anybody on here listening, man, y'all should go check that song out. But I go in real deep detail about that. But yeah, you know that was what really inspired me to like had a passion and like, you know what, they ain't doing it for me. You know what I'm saying? So I know what I want. Early on, I knew what I wanted and I knew what I didn't want. You know what I'm saying? And they wasn't doing it for me.
mm,
So I had to do it for myself. That's why I say God, because God placed me in that household. You know what I'm saying? I
mm,
didn't raise my hand and say, hey, can you raise me? I didn't, you know what I'm
mm,
saying? I didn't do that. So yeah, I would
mm.
say God. And it's funny you asked that because my son, somebody asked my son that. Shout out to my man DJU. A lot of people on here might know who DJU is. But DJU had interviewed my kids. He a big interviewer right now, but his first interview was
Mm,
me and my kids. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
Lil Durk just shouted him out in one of his new songs too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he asked
okay.
my son that same
You
question
did
you just
you.
asked. He asked my son the same question you just asked, and he asked him like, what inspired you to be an entrepreneur? Like, what gave your drive? You know what I'm saying? To get out here and hustle on your own like that and be a boss. And my son said, man, really, I was just born with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like my brother, he's starting to tap into it. And I'm just really looking like I'm on the sideline letting him answer his question. But in my mind, I'm like, damn, bro, you ain't gonna acknowledge your father.
But he is though.
He didn't
The
though.
father of all father. No, I'm talking
He
about
but
God.
but he didn't though. He ain't do that. You know, I know my son.
Oh,
My son,
so he was
he was
saying, so
really
he was saying like,
himself. He was basically giving credit to. I was born with it. You know what I'm saying? He was arrogant because he had the lack of understanding, lack of knowledge of you know what it really come from, the root source and the root, you know the power, the powers that be at hand. You know what I mean? That flow through us. He didn't have that understanding. Now he do though, because I pulled him to the side. You know, but yeah, I just
but you
when
know
he
what
answered
though?
that.
But go ahead, go ahead. He answered it. What happened?
When he answered that made me check myself. Because I saw what he did, and I was like, I don't never want to do that. I don't never want to be in a position where somebody asks me, where did I get my gifts from? And I just be like, yeah, I just really was born with it and taking all the credit. So that's why I said, first of all, God.
Yeah. Well, we got to give God his glory, you know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. Hey, but what I was going to say was, from a kid mindset, he's born with this gift. But at the time, we don't, like, a lot of people don't know where they get their gifts from, right? Right? A lot of people don't know. God gave everybody a gift. Sometimes people look at other people and say, I ain't even tapping into the gift that God gave me. I'm not trying to figure that out. I want to do what he doing. I want to do what she doing. Or he can say, no, this is what I do. Like, for a long time, like, how did you, like you just said, man, I didn't want to come off like that, being arrogant, right? But when did you realize, like, man, God gave me this gift, bro, and I'm taking it and I'm running with it? How old was you when you said,
Like piano.
God gave me this gift? Oh, it's off. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Lost.
Yeah, he's probably off a little bit because just log off and come back on if you can hear me.
I hear you now, bro. Now what you say? What you asked me?
Okay, yeah. Now I'll tell you, how old was you when you realized God gave you a gift and it wasn't just, I just know how to do it? How old was you when you realized it?
I would say I didn't hear the last part of the question, but I think you said how old was I when I realized that God gave me the gift.
Yes.
I would say, man, bro, to be honest, I'm learning that every day. I'm realizing it more and more each day. You know what I'm saying? Like it's an ongoing journey. But I would say when I first started to get the realization, probably maybe 26, 25.
You see what I'm saying? And then,
yeah.
How old was your son when they asked him that question?
Service, man.
Is it breaking out? Is it breaking out? Maybe because you're on the road.
What you say, bro? My service bad. I'm in traffic, as you can see.
Oh, I see that. You know what I'm saying? But I was just saying, like, how old was he when you asked him that question?
Well, DJ, you asked him, but I was there
That's what I'm
when
saying.
it was
How old?
interviewed.
I mean, I know. How old was your son though when he answered that question?
He was probably about 13.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we don't understand. That's all that was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Misunderstanding. But
absolutely,
it was a blessing because you checked yourself and you put them to the side to let them know what it is. Like, bro, we was all born with a gift, man. You know what I'm saying? And bro, we gotta give God the glory, bro, because God can he can take it.
Yeah.
He can take it. So yeah, man, I applaud for that, man. You know what I'm saying? You're a real dad, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
real
yeah.
Stand up dad.
Oh, I wasn't saying it. I wasn't saying it to be nothing other than that. I'm just saying, how just witnessing him answer that question. I'm hearing the question. I'm sitting back in my mind. I'm like, okay, this my moment. He finna give me my flowers. You feel me?
but then you being arrogant though. So you have to, like you say, you have to check yourself and say, you know what? No, bro, we gotta give glory to God, man, because that's what. At the end of the day, that's who putting us where we need to be at right now, for real.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So,
no,
hey, man,
I wasn't. I ain't gonna say I was being arrogant. I wasn't being arrogant at all. I was being honest. If he would have had a different father, I ain't gonna let you go like that, bro. If he had a different father, he wouldn't be moving and grooving the way he moving. You know, grooving. You feel what I'm saying?
True. True.
So I was being honest, but I'm also gonna be honest to say, yeah, you got it from me, but I got it from somewhere. Now I would be arrogant to say you got it from me and I just got it on my own. That's arrogant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then
But
you were sounding like
no.
him then. No, yeah,
Yeah,
because he did get it from you. Yeah.
yeah,
he
absolutely.
was saying man, this was what I do. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah, you
came up with
feel
this.
me?
Hey, bro, that's how you gonna get down? Like, I ain't tell y'all to get up in the morning. And hey, bro, I remember when you used to get up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Doing y'all thing. Y'all was, I think, dang, I don't want to miss. Dang, I remember when y'all was working out or y'all was out
Yep.
fishing. I remember, and I was like, damn, bro, you look like you in my backyard.
Yeah.
What was y'all doing?
Man, we were just getting, like you say, getting up, working out, man, getting our fitness together. Cause, being Richard Pryor, it's more than a clothing brand. It's more than a catchy phrase. It's a movement. It's a way of life. So that's really what it's all about. When you say you Richard Pryor, you getting your running right, you getting your relationships right, you getting your reading together, strengthening your mind. It's more of a holistic approach, mind, body, and soul. You know what I mean? It ain't just
right.
The clothes, just representation of who we are. It's just like the American flag. You got the United States, but you got the American flag. It's just representation, symbolic of the country and the culture. So that's what it is.
Yes,
That's what it's all about. Yeah.
All right, so man, this is the Fammission Podcast, man. So I gotta ask you, man, how important it is to you for a father to be in a young man's life? And did you have your father growing up?
Man, bro. No, I did not have my father growing up. You know what I'm saying? And it's definitely important. It's vital actually for a child to have his father in his life, because like I just was explaining to my son the other day, like, who gonna teach you how to be a man if ain't no man around? You can only be what you see. You can only be what you see. And if you don't see that, then how you gonna be that? Not to say it's impossible, but you're gonna have a real hard time trying to be a man being raised by a woman. And a lot of people disagree with me when you hear me say, a woman can't raise a man. You know what I'm saying? She can't. She can house him. She can give him love.
Yeah.
She can be his mother and nurture and care and help him, emotionally on the emotional aspect, because women are emotional creatures. But at the same time, you can't show him how to be a man, because that's just like saying a cat can show a dog how to be a dog. It's impossible. How you gonna be something that you ain't never been? How you gonna teach something that you ain't never been?
Hello. Yeah.
So yeah,
and
I believe.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I just believe it's very important, man, because like my kids, when they around me, I unload so much game on them, because I just know what I went through in my journey without having it. You know what I'm saying? So I be just trying to unload. You know what I mean? And maybe I know I overfeed them a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I know I overfeed them a little bit, but at the same time, I just be knowing, how it is. And for somebody like myself, you never know how much time you got with your seeds.
Man,
I play the game that way. I play the game from that mindset. Like, I could be gone tomorrow. So in that case, let me game you up all the way to the point where you gonna be straight if I'm gone tomorrow.
Man.
So yeah,
that's real.
Yeah.
That's real. Hey, give me 1 minute, man. I gotta check in with the streets, man. Streets, man. Who we got out here? You know what I'm saying? We got Kiki. We got you going up top. We got Dora Ellis in the building. What up, man? We got Jamar Boone. What up, bro? Minnesota in the building. Matter of fact, we got No Legs, No Limit. Derek, what up, bro? Hey, man, drop in the comments, man, where y'all watching from, man. Y'all watching from Facebook, YouTube, Illinois, Minnesota, Florida. Where y'all watching from, man? Drop in the comments. Let's get back to it. Yeah, man. You know what? And that's so crazy because check this out, bro. I was just sitting back thinking, right? I say, in the next 100 years, we will not be on this earth, right? So, but in these 100 years, bro, we are in the next 100 years. Ain't nobody that we know gonna be on this earth.
Facts.
Maybe the grandkids, right? But we don't. Well, I
Yep.
don't know if you got grandkids yet, right?
Nah.
And we sharing this 100 years together, bro. And I was
Yeah.
sitting back and I was like, dang, I remember when I first met you, you know what I'm saying? Bro, it's a pleasure to spend this 100 years with y'all, man. I don't
For
care
sure.
who is it,
Likewise, bro.
Donald Trump. I don't care if it's Donald Trump. I don't care if it's Obama. I mean, for real, this 100 years, we spend it with them because we making history, bro.
Yeah.
And like you said, we don't know if we're gonna check out this joint tomorrow or not. And I overfeed my kids, and they be like, bro. And my grandma used to do it to me, and I used to be like, bro, why you talking to me like this? We got all the time in the world, but we don't.
Absolutely.
We don't got all the time in the world.
And that's arrogant of a person to feel like they do. That's a true sign that you really ain't appreciating life and recognizing the now and living in the now. I always talk to my homie about living in the now, like staying in the now. And when you really live in the now, you realize, oh, it may not be a later. You see what I'm saying? When you stay in the now, you recognize it may not be a later. So let me appreciate the now by giving off the most value that I can give in this moment.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I was doing some research on these little kids. I was like, man, what did kids invent, bro? Right? And I ran across a video. And did you know that it was a 12-year-old kid? He had went blind. Well, he went blind at 12, right? And no, at 3. He went blind at 3. And at 12 years old, he invented the Braille for the blind people.
Mm-hmm.
A little shorty invented that, and we use it today, right now to this earth. Little kid, they invented the calculator. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Christmas lights. I ain't even know that. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
I'm
know
like,
that one.
the trampoline, earmuffs. I say, what in the world? You know
A
what
blind
I'm saying?
person did?
Yeah, no, just he invented the Braille. That's it. But I'm talking about all the kids, like they invented these things, right? And I'm like, wow, man. And a lot of times we tell kids, man, you're a lazy man, you're lazy. But no, the lazy kids invent stuff. That's crazy, ain't it?
A lot of times, man, they don't be lazy. They just have a lack of interest in whatever the area is you say lazy in. They just not interested in that. Once you find something that they're interested in, you see they get right to it.
Yeah. Yeah. And they always trying to find the easy way to get it done. And that's what the invention. An easy way getting it done.
Give me 1 second, bro. I'm finna transition real quick. I'll be right back with y'all.
All right, yes, sir. All right.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. We're around for another. Yo, you got 20 Antonio from Peoria. Who from Peoria? Antonio from Peoria and 20 and what? What do you say? Let me see. Okay, you got Peoria. We got Douglas Jackson. What up, bro? Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? We got No Limits, No Leg. You know what I'm saying? Chicago, 79th Stand Up. Killer Ward in the building. What's up, bro? We gonna get it. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all coming on to the Fammission Podcast, man. Y'all do me a favor, man. Y'all like and subscribe so y'all won't miss another one. But make sure y'all share this video, man. Share this video. Thank you, man. And we still gonna get to the Yummy Bear, man. Hey, man, that's my brother Snoop, man. Hurry up and get well, bro. We need you out here, man. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, watching from and Kiki watching from YouTube. I appreciate that. Give us a thumbs up. Make sure if y'all watching from YouTube, man, give us a thumbs up, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. And make sure y'all go to Rich P, you know what I'm saying, page, man. Y'all go subscribe to him, man. He be dropping knowledge. He be doing his thug thizzle, man. So until he get back on, y'all want to play a game? Y'all play. Oh, he's back. He's back. He's back. Y'all, we gonna get back to it in a minute, y'all. We gonna see if y'all can win some money, man. I got some money for y'all. Let's get to it. Yeah. All right. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You back with it.
Yeah,
All
I'm back,
right.
man.
Appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. And we met and we had some good people, man. We lost some people, and we lost some people, and they still here, man. And so I was calling at my little homie and shit, and he wanted to send you a shout out, bro. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it out the way real quick.
I remember watching you
Yeah.
grow up from you
Who that?
a little ass baby boy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hold on.
I already know the voice.
Hey man, Coach Rich P, man. This your boy Money Making Mitch, man. I just want to send you a big shout out, man. Tell you, man, I love you, man. You know you like a brother to me. Always have been. I remember watching you grow up from you was a little ass baby boy. You know what I'm saying? Just keep on doing what you're doing. Stay focused, man, and make sure, goddamn, that you make this shit work. You have to make it work. You got way too much talent to let it go to waste. Never forget, though, nigga, I love you, and I'm still thinking about you. I be trying to find you on the tablet. You got to get that shit on the tablet so I can hear you, man. Love, boy.
For sure. For sure that, man.
Yeah, that's one of your Money Making Mitch, man.
Hey, I ain't know you was finna do all of that over here, man. Hey, man, boy. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
that's real right there, though, man. That's real right there, man. Wow.
Yeah, man. That's money. That's Money Making Mitch, man. We be chopping it up here and there. You know what I'm saying? And on some real
Love
stuff.
that man,
He yeah, man. He, it's messed up in the situation in the end, and what messed me up was he told me, like, bro, all for nothing, for real, bro. I was sitting in the crib, chilling with my girl, smoking the L, eating some popcorn, watching a movie. I get a phone call. I jump out, grab it. I ran out, and I ain't seen the house ever since.
Yeah, it'd be like that too. So
And
like that.
and sometimes, young people, man, we gotta think before we move, bro. We can't be moving on a hot head because these people be trying to lose us, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but he's in good spirit. He said he's coming home though. He's in good spirit. So yes, indeed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but that's my man. That's my brother. Like he say, man. That's you know what I'm saying. I love that man. And like he say, he watched me since I was a shorty. And like you said, these people be trying to lose us, and that's really where I'm at with it. You know what I mean? Because that's the only way for me to go. Everywhere I look around, that's what I see. And I don't see nobody talking about it. Everybody dancing around the topic. You know what I mean? But I guess it's just up to me to be the one that's gonna be like, hey, this is the conversation. You know what I'm saying? This is the conversation. Y'all out here setting traps for the black man to basically just be what the word that I've been meditating on lately when it comes to this topic is depreciation. Y'all depreciate. It's a whole process of depreciation. You telling him he ain't nothing. You telling him his value is nothing. But it's just like something that you want to buy, and you really want to buy this thing, and it costs. It's a little bit pricey on the pricey side. So, what do most people? What do a swindler do when he see something that he want to buy, but it's out of his price range? Oh man, it ain't even worth all that, man. That ain't you want that much for that, man? It don't even that you taxing, ain't you? They do that just to lowball you so they can get it for the low and then go sell it for the high. That's the same thing they doing to the black man in this country.
Yeah.
telling him he ain't worth nothing. So they can buy him by putting him in the jail and sell his physical labor for the high.
Mm.
And I'd have been
That's
on
right.
every point of the spectrum.
And that's why people need to know their worth, man.
Absolutely. They got to know that they rich before they get the money, man. That's where it starts. That's
Man,
where it starts. If you don't realize that you rich before you get the money, man, you vulnerable to these traps that they got set for you.
Mhm. Yeah. Hey, yeah, that's crazy, man. I want to have a little fun on here. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we spending this 100 years together, man. And so I want to go back with a flashback Friday, but we're gonna get right back. I'm gonna let you go deep. I'm gonna let you do your thing. How long we got? We still got 30 minutes. But
Yeah.
before I go with the random questions, you want to do the random questions or the flashback Friday? It's up to you. What you want to do?
Let's do the random questions.
The random questions? All
Yeah.
right, I'll be right back. Yes, sir. We right back at it. So, first question.
Yeah.
What's the first thing you do or think about when you wake up in the morning?
How grateful I am to wake up in that morning.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What's the first thing you put in your mouth?
The word of God.
Ooh, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, would you pick cotton for $350 an hour?
Hell no.
Man. Now, I'm gonna tell you about that. I'm gonna have to hold off for a minute, right? So the reason I
Yeah.
asked that because a lot of black men, right? We like, bro, I'm not picking cotton at all, right? The only thing different about picking cotton is, our ancestors, they wasn't getting paid for it, and they was getting whooped in the back, and they was probably getting up at 3 in the morning type, you know what I'm saying, working all day, no money. But it's a black dude. He owned a cotton company, and what he said was, bro, I wish people would get that stigma out their head, and you know what I'm saying, like this our stuff, bro. This our
Yeah.
stuff.
I agree.
So he
But
changed my
my thing
mindset
is,
with
look,
that.
but for sure. But my thing is, look at the perspective he's speaking from. He's speaking from the fact that he owned the company.
But that's what he's saying.
That's
But he
why I
said he
said no.
can't get, and he said he can't get no black people to work for him because of that. I'm like, this
That's
ours
gonna be a
though.
hard one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's deep.
It's the
You know what I'm
stigma
saying?
though. Like you said.
Yes, indeed. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Profits are better
how
than
many?
wages though.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what I'm saying? And then we wear cotton all the time, bro. You know what I'm
I
saying?
sell it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you gotta buy from somewhere, and then you sell
Yeah.
it. So why not just
Yeah.
get it from the manufacturer? Like, no, this is mine, bro. I know what kind of cotton. I ain't got no fiberglass in here, nothing. No, we do this, bro.
Yeah.
I take you to the field, bro.
For sure.
Woo,
But me
that's
being out
rich.
there picking it, yeah, I ain't doing that one.
I mean, but you know what I'm saying? Like, not picking it, like
Yeah.
picking it, but they got tractors and stuff. Like, it's a new age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't like back in the days no
Right.
more. But I ain't gonna be out there picking no cotton. It's hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No. Hey, how many screenshot pictures do you have in your phone or your screensaver?
I got a lot of them motherfuckers, bro. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie. I got
it just
about
be accidentally.
7,000. Oh, you said the screen saver. Oh, you talking about when
Yeah,
you accidentally? Yeah,
like
that's
yeah,
right.
like
When you accidentally.
yeah, like you, yeah. You
Yeah, I
like,
got a
damn, I
few
took
of
a
them
picture of
too,
the screen, bro. Yeah.
man.
All right, let me see. That's crazy, huh?
Yeah, definitely though.
Let me see. Let me see. Let me get you a good one. Hey, how much? Speaking of phone, how much money have you made off your phone? since you owned
That's
it?
a great question. Ah, this motherfucker been twerking. I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. That's a great question, bro. That motherfucker be twerking. I mean, I definitely would say at least 150K, at least maybe two,
Okay,
maybe two.
okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. Only using the food. Tell me where you from.
Only
Only
using
using
the who?
food. Food.
Only using food.
Yeah, tell me where you from.
Shit. Zips. I don't know
Zips?
about zips. Yeah, they don't know
Yeah,
about zips.
zips. Yeah, on Knoxville. Yeah, they
Yep.
don't even got zips no more, do they? I thought you was gonna say what's that joint on
Rum
Avani?
burgers. Oh yeah. But see, I ain't go to Avani's as much. Avani's kind of was overrated to me. I like they sub sandwiches, but
Yeah,
for
they
me,
the
I
bread
would
was
say
fire though. Yeah, but
yeah,
Zips,
the
I was
bread
in
for
that
sure.
joint. You walk up to
Yeah,
that joint. Yeah, that joint is off the
yeah,
chain.
yeah. Zips,
Yeah,
Zips,
I mess
Zips was
with
a
Zips.
hood legend.
Okay. Um, hey, if you had 40 minutes to spend $8,000, what store you going to?
If I had, say it again.
If you had
If
40
I had
minutes to spend
40 minutes,
$8,000, what stores you going to? One store.
spent 8,000. 40 minutes to spend 8,000.
Yeah.
Where I'm spending it at? Oh, I don't know, bro. That you might not believe it, but I'm not a real big spender, bro. Like I don't really. That
Mm,
ain't how I really operate. You know what I'm saying? Like I
okay.
like to invest. You know, I like to make my money have babies, man. So I
Okay.
would definitely I would make it some type of investment. Maybe invest in a stock or something. Maybe invest in Apple since I'm using they products a lot. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I would probably make some type of investment.
And that's smart. I
Put it
tell a
back
lot of
into the
people, they be
business.
like, yeah, a lot of people say, man, I invest. I say to invest into what? They like, I invest into Tesla. I say, bro, but you don't even got a Tesla. You're supposed to invest into
You're
something
right.
that you buy, that you own.
That
You know
you
what I'm saying? Because
utilize. Yeah.
you buy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go invest into some Nike. I see you got all that Nike on. You know what I'm saying? Go invest in something that you own. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
yeah, that's what's up. Um,
Yeah.
mm. Let me see. What surprised you the most growing up? Like you was like, damn.
Um, I would say what surprised me the most growing up is how fake the most realest niggas that they said was the realest niggas was like once I came around them. Like some of the
Ooh.
realest niggas, I'm talking about some of the realest like that, and like to the hood, to the city, these be like some of the realest, quote unquote, some of the realest niggas. But when I come around them though, they know. Me and them know. We both know. It's an understanding, a mutual understanding that I know something about them that says otherwise.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when I come
They got
around, they kind of be a little humble.
yeah, they humble themselves because we know they got the mask on, man. Like my man say, act on deck, man. We all actors, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gonna act when you go to that job interview. You gonna act tough around the guys, and you gonna humble yourself down when somebody pull out that blammer. We all actors, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, ain't it? Yeah.
Hey, it's crazy to hear you
Um,
say that, because I don't even do that. Like every incident you just said, I'm telling you, I got video
I
footage
know,
of
but
niggas pulling out on me, and
yeah, but
I'm turning up.
but you don't
I'm
understand.
turning.
What up, Monk G? I see you in the building. Mississippi in the building. Yeah, you got off, but we got a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, from all over the world on this joint right now. You know what I'm saying? Mississippi. Let me do a rundown again one more time. Let me hold on. Give me one more time. Let me say we got Melvin Johnson in the building. We got, you know what I'm saying, we see who we watching from. We got a lot of thumbs up. G Staff for life. I see watching from YouTube. Let me see. We got Chicago, 79th Killer Ward. We got
What's up to the war?
Minnesota. Yeah, we got Peoria, Illinois. We got Minnesota. We got Indianapolis. From Killer Ward. We got that again. Yeah, we got the gang in here, man. We got a whole bunch of people in here. But we got a couple minutes. But but we're gonna keep it going though. So
yeah.
Hey, what is one of your favorite Michael Jackson songs? Come on, don't do that. Don't do Mike like that, man. Don't do Mike like that. You gotta have one, bro.
I don't know the name, but he was like, when, you know what I'm saying? I miss you, babe. I forgot. I don't know the name of it though, but every time I hear it though, you know what I'm saying? That's the one for me. But I don't really listen to Michael Jackson like that.
You don't listen to Michael Jackson? Mine is
not at all.
All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. I was locked up.
I remember that. Yeah. He kept it real on that one though. He on that one.
Smooth criminal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh man, he got some.
Billie Jean was decent.
Billie Jean, yeah. You know what I'm
Thriller.
saying? The baby's not. Yeah. Mike, I know you got some Michael Jackson up under the sleeve, man. Quit playing, boy. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. What is the most famous person you ever met?
I done met a few of them, bro. Man, the most famous.
Yeah, because I know you did the show at the T.I. Club. You know what I'm saying? Was that T.I. Club? I know I seen T.I. in the club and he was videotaping you. I said, oh, I see you.
Yeah. Man. Man. I don't know, bro.
You don't know no famous people?
I know a lot of them. That's what I'm saying. I don't know which one.
Okay. I know because you famous.
I don't know which one
Let's
famous.
go with it. Yeah. What's your favorite thing you like about Black people?
Creativity, resilience, our boldness, our leadership. The ways we just how we create things. You know what I'm saying? We create something out of nothing. You know what I mean? I love that. I love our resourcefulness.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hey, if you had a 30-minute interview, but you only had one question, and the interview was with God, what would you ask him?
If I only had one question?
Yeah, 30 minutes. You got one question to have an interview. An interview is with God. What would you ask him?
What's his main? I don't really know because a lot of the stuff I already know that I'm gonna ask. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be studying it. Like anything I be kind of questioning about it, I study it. So, what I pray for, I would say is wisdom. I always pray for wisdom. I can say that.
Wisdom and understanding, man. That's why I wake up every morning and I say, man, I'm thankful I'm in my right mind. Because when I was 17, 18, bro, I don't think I was in my right mind, bro. I was wilding. I couldn't have been in my right mind. So we're going to go back to, we're going to chop it up with you. But real quick, we're going to have a flashback Friday. You cool with that?
That's cool, for sure.
All right, right back.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, man, tell me about that picture right there.
That's yeah, man. That's the one right there, man. That's me, man. That's me when I was a young one, young king in training. You know what I'm saying? Before life gave me my first battle. You know what I'm saying? Before I had to get on the battlefield. Yeah, that was me. That was me. Untapped, pure, just fun, wanting to have fun. Me and my big wheel.
Man, hey,
That was it.
I
That was him.
always tell, I always tell people, you know what I'm saying, we was always somebody baby, but in in our journey, we learn how to be the person that we are now today. You know what I'm saying? We
Absolutely.
was always that little angel. You know?
Yeah. I was talking to one of my clients the other day. He was like, man, that was profound. I basically had broke down. It's 3 levels of life that we go through. And that
Mm,
is when you first born, you know what I'm saying? You got the lie identity. That's when everybody around you telling you who you is. And you take on that as your
mm,
identity. But it's really your lie identity, you know? And then the next
mm.
phase of life,
I didn't.
when you realize that those were all lies, when people all the
Mm,
things that people was telling you, when you realize that those are all lies, then you start creating your own identity, and that's what you call the my identity. You know, I'm this now.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? This is when you creating your own identity. You know, and then the last level, the
mm,
last phase, after you realize that you're not even your my identity, that was just a uniform that you was putting on. That's when you get to the true essence of who you really are, and that's the identity. You know what I'm saying?
ooh, that's raw.
Yes,
I
sir.
like that. That's deep. I like
Appreciate
that
you.
one. I like that one. Hey, tell me about this. I'm gonna pop up some pictures, man. And you just tell me what's the first thing pop in your mind, or how you feel
I'm
about it.
making some money right now. You
Hey,
was just
tell
talking
me
about how
about
much
it.
money this phone, how much money
Yeah,
this
I know,
motherfucker
man.
talking
I
right now.
appreciate, man. I appreciate the time you spending with me, man. You could be anywhere in the
Oh,
world
for sure.
with you on the Fammission Podcast with your boy Money G. Let's
No,
go.
no doubt.
Yeah,
It's an easy call, man. Easy call.
yeah, yeah. Here we go.
Queen.
Mm,
That's the queen right there. That's my OG. That's my mama right there, man.
mm,
That's you know. Now I say I got my skills from God, but I also, like I said with my son, he could have been born through a whole different father. You know what I'm saying? I could have been born from a whole different mother. My mother was an entrepreneur. My mother was a hustler. You know what I'm saying? When I was
mm,
in the streets running away and didn't have nowhere to go as a kid, people would be like, man, who is your mom? And I would tell them who my mom was. And they would tell me stories about how my mom would go to the rich neighborhoods and get money from them and bring it back to the hood and share it with everybody, not to come back and flex. She was like a
mm,
Robin Hood. You know what I'm saying? She would go to the rich
mm,
people and get the money from them and come back and give it to the poor folks, you know what I'm saying? To the people in the
mm,
hood. So I always had
mm.
love in the streets when I started, jumping off the porch and really, making my moves. They start to see like, okay, this Sarah's son. That's why I named my project Sarah's son. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. She
Man,
was an
man, that rich
entrepreneur
been running through your blood, huh?
for sure though. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure though. All right, tell me about this one.
Ha ha ha. I'm kicking down the door so they can walk through them, man. My
Mm.
kingdom right there. My kingdom right
Yeah,
there, man. Yeah, man. That's the pack, man. That's them the lions, man.
yeah,
The next and coming, up and coming. I ain't gonna say next up and coming because they now, you know what I mean? They
yeah,
right
right
now, like
now.
for real though.
Mm.
I was just talking to my son yesterday. He like, man, I don't know who they be thinking they talking to. Hey, no little dude. I'm just smiling to myself as I'm listening to him. Like, look at him. You know what I mean? He's starting to poke his chest out now. Like, oh,
Yeah. Hey, but
yeah,
that's what's up, man. I love that, man. I love
thanks,
that. All right, we
thanks.
got a couple more, man. We got a couple more.
Oh, King,
King.
King. Absolutely.
Mm.
Unstoppable. Moving forward with faith, man. Firm. Standing firm all the way through. I'm talking about they taking shots at him from every which way, but he just like, man, he moving like he bulletproof. You know what I mean? He ain't no sitting still, ain't no standing down, ain't no falling in line, ain't no compliance, ain't no subversiveness, none of that. Ain't no submission, man. That's one of the
Mm.
ones that standing up ain't gonna tell you in your face, man, I'm a boss and I've been that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I ain't bowing to no man. And then I don't want no man to bow to me.
Mm. I love that.
Yeah.
All right, tell me about this one.
Ooh, young man rumble, young man rumble. that was a sold out show. That was one of the first sold out hip hop shows in Peoria at the Broadway
Mm.
Theater on Life. Yeah, that was the first sold out hip hop show in Peoria, Illinois in history. We sold that joint out, top to bottom, the whole everything, every chair was filled. They ain't never seen
Yeah.
nothing like that.
Man, what made you leave the town? You outgrew it?
What made me leave it? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like I found myself like, you know, I always kind of wanted more. I always like, you know, I was locked up a lot in my youth. So I would have cellies from different places. I would have cellies from Chicago and they would be telling me certain stories and I used to be like, man, these some extravagant ass stories. Like I ain't living like that. Why? Like I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to live my life and get locked up and ain't really lived and did nothing, you know what I'm saying? So I just always knew just from being there at an early age, having communication with different people from different places throughout the state, that it was more to life than what Peoria had to offer me, you know what I'm saying? So I always kind of had a certain perspective and attitude about life, like that a lot of people around me in Peoria didn't understand. They like, man, why you want? Why it was like they was like, why you want more? Who are you to think that you want more? Who are you to want more for yourself? No, accept what we giving you here. You know what I'm saying? And be happy with the little that we giving you here. Be appreciative and grateful for the little that we have here, because we all accepting it. So what make you different? And I just wasn't going for that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going for that. And every time I would take steps and strides to try to uplift them and elevate their thinking on certain things, I found myself having to argue and debate with them about, you know, just elevation. Like why I gotta pay you to play my music when I can go to a city called Chicago that's really doing a lot more when it comes to music and have a whole real music market in that city, and they'll play my music for free. Oh, Rich, come on, bro. I'm literally locked arms with DJs from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So I'm coming back to the town and I'm seeing how they trying to treat me in this little city, telling me I can't get my music played unless I pay. Man, y'all got me fucked up. So that's when it was just like, my mind, like you said, I outgrew it. I had to accept that. For a while, I didn't realize it. Like, oh, my time is up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My time is up.
So. That's crazy because I'm from Chicago, but they didn't know me from doing music. They knew me from doing music, but when I came to Peoria, you know what I'm saying, I really jammed down. But then it's like, it felt like a hold back, though. It felt like, and I was like, damn, if my people would have known me for doing this, you know, so I just moved around. I was just everywhere. I was all over the place. But, you know, I got another picture for you, man. You know.
For sure. Huh. I was just talking to him today. I got him tatted on my arm. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, I got him. I got him right there on my arm. Yeah, man. That was that's my best friend, man, Mario McGee, man. He passed away, you know what I'm saying, 2009, February 7th. I gripped my 357 and such a scary presence on my life. Like that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You know, we got some of, you know, I got one on my arm, my best friend, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, we in this journey, man, we lose some and we have to lose some. We have to leave some, rather. We lose some and we have to leave some.
That's
you know
hard.
What I'm saying?
Right
That's
there.
crazy. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like I heard you say, you know what I'm saying? You said, man, I had to take my show on the road. I had to pack up and take my show on the road. I say, whew, I feel you.
Absolutely.
So yeah, man. Tell me about this picture right here.
Haha, Rich meets Rich. Yeah, man. That's the statue in Peoria. They got a Richard Pryor, and that was like my first time seeing it. I was coming from Chicago, just coming to visit, and they had told me that they had built the statue, so I had went to check it out. You know what I'm saying? That was just the little moment of me first seeing it. You know what I mean? Just taking it all in, like, you know, that's what's up. Because like I said, a lot of people don't know Richard Pryor bonded my father out of jail for the murder before I was born. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like a whole racial event. Like some white boys try to harm my father and set him up and lure him to this back dark road or whatever. And when he got there, they tried to ambush him, and he happened to have a gun on him, and he used it to protect himself. And Richard Pryor had a relationship with my grandparents, which is his mother and father, and they reached out to him, and he sent him the money, bonded him out of jail, used the bond money to get the lawyer, and the lawyer beat the case, self-defense. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I was just on the phone with one of my homies the other day talking about the movie JoJo Dancer. A lot of people don't know the movie JoJo Dancer was heavily inspired by my father and my grandma and my grandpa, because they had a lot of money. They had a ranch with horses and all types of shit. Like the first black owned a salon that catered to white women in the town. You know what I'm saying? Like JoJo Dancer, in the movie JoJo Dancer, it's a characters in the movie named Sonia, which is my grandma's name, and Hank, which is my grandpa's name. But they don't play the characters that they play in real life on the movie.
Right, but they got the names though.
But they got the names in there. It was like a salute, like a little creative way to salute my, you know what I mean? Salute my family. Like, so yeah, that's a fun fact. Yeah.
That's what's up. We got a couple more pictures, man. We're gonna run down because we are doing this hour of power, and we look like we getting slim to the.
Oh yeah, that's when he was. Hey, that boy checking that big one there. That's what you know. What I'm saying, that's when I had.
I see you doing the big. Well, I see the big thing.
I'm talking about, man, that was back in the era where everything was baggy, you know what I'm saying? Shorts baggy, shirt baggy, everything baggy, you know what I'm saying? But you see them diamonds on his wrist too, them motherfuckers was baggy too. Yeah, them chucks, them stones in his ear, them motherfuckers was baggy too, you know what I mean? That chain, that big ass chain, and them diamonds around his neck, man, you know. And I was probably about 20, you know what I'm saying? I was just fresh from Peoria, moved to Chicago, and that was when I first had got my feet planted in Chicago. I wasn't working no job or none of that, you know what I'm saying? So that's another reason why I take pride in who I am and just being an entrepreneur, because not only am I an entrepreneur, but I've always, like you just mentioned, took my show on the road. You know, a lot of people can't do that. I know a lot of people that can't move from their hometown or wherever they from and come up, you know what I'm saying? I've done it multiple times. You know what I'm saying? I've been to Kentucky, Indiana, Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Now in Atlanta, like everywhere I go, somehow prosperity finds me.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean?
That's what's up. Yeah. And I got a couple more pictures, man, you know.
For sure.
Tell me when you see this, what you think about.
Oh, is that the booth? Was that the booth? I remember that booth. I remember seeing that booth on fire a couple times.
Yeah.
It's that record.
Yes, indeed.
So,
yeah. And that phone number, you know what I'm saying? I think everybody knew that ball hard. I remember I got a collect call from
yeah.
You know my number, man. I said, well, I had it everywhere all through the town. So yeah.
Yeah.
Remember this one?
Yeah, I remember that booth. Yeah, that's that same booth. Oh, like, look at
that. Hey, you never thought we took this picture with me sitting here, huh?
Man, for real though, bro. Look at life, man. It's crazy, man. And I still feel like him. I still feel like him though. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Man, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, it was a lot of stuff going down. What was that girl that just got killed by the police?
Sonya Massey. Sonya Massey.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and that hit home. You know what I'm saying? Because she was right at the crib, and I was like, dang, and you know how people be saying things, and it's like it's no matter how long they said it, it's still the same way. It's still the same way, man.
Yeah, hit
you know
the
what I'm saying? So I got Big Unc on here, man. He talking about it, man. It was kind of disturbing when I heard it, and I was like, oh, I got to get that clip, man. Check this out.
They don't have laws for people at night when cops accidentally shoot people. I mean, they accidentally shoot more niggas out here than any place in the world. Every time you pick up paper, nigga accidentally shot in the ass. How do you accidentally shoot a nigga 6 times in the chest? Well, my gun fell and just went crazy.
I couldn't
Isn't
hear
that
it.
crazy?
I
You
couldn't
couldn't
hear
hear
it.
it?
No, it wasn't. The audio was off on.
Man. Oh man, hold on. Let me see. Was it? Oh,
They don't have laws for people at night when cops accidentally shoot people. I mean, they accidentally shoot more niggas out here than any place in the world. Every time you pick up paper.
Can't hear it. You can't hear it, man. My bad. So, he was talking about, man, ain't no laws for us as black people. Ain't no laws for people in the world after dark. You know what I'm saying? And he was just saying, like, man, how the hell you shoot a nigga on accident?
It
You know
wasn't
what
no
I'm saying?
accident.
And 6 times. And and it's like with homegirl, it's like you shot, you know what I'm saying? And he's a
He
comedian,
be
so it was funny the
yeah.
way he
It's
said it.
funny though, but it's a serious thing. But it's
And
funny
he
though.
said, shoot a nigga 6 times. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, my gun fell down and it just went off. And I was like, damn, that's crazy, right? And then, like these police, they be killing motherfuckers and they be like, oh, it was an accident. I'm like, bro, how you accidentally shoot that girl in the face, bro? Like, y'all for real, y'all don't be using y'all taser. Y'all don't use, like, bro, like that was whack, man. That wasn't no damn accident.
My thing is, like I've been saying, man, like, I know it's hard for a lot of people to understand or whatever based on how they grew up, but I ain't never had faith in the police. I ain't never called no police. I don't see. I feel like when I be saying people say certain things, like, man, the police did this, man. She wasn't even resisting and all this, and I'm like, y'all really believe that these are like people to protect you? Like that'd be the mind boggling. That'd be the mind boggling part for me. Like, I don't see that when I see them. I see provocateurs that's trained to kill black people. That's what I see.
I mean, that's what it started from. You know what I'm saying? It was chasing down the runaway slave. That's where it started from. So
yeah, that's what I see. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they be saying.
I don't know. I mean, I don't see them. When I see the serve and protect, I'm like, protect who?
Yeah,
you know
I
what I'm
ain't seen
saying?
them protect one person yet.
Yeah, my birthday 9/11, and I never dialed it on the phone. Hey, on the real.
Boss.
Hey, I never dialed. Hey, one day I'm gonna tell you this incident. I know it's crazy, right? I know this is gonna be a trigger for my wife, right? So, one day my son, I don't know what he was on, but you know what I'm saying, he was trying to leave the house and whatever, and he kind of like almost fainted, kind of hit the wall, boom, and then he got it. He like, damn. So I'm like, boy, you good? He's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm just gonna get this and I'm gonna leave. He bounced. So I called my wife. I said, bro, this dude almost then it fell out in the kitchen. What the hell wrong with him? She's like, did you call the ambulance? I'm like, the ambulance? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, the first thing popped my head is the first responders are gonna come. The police gonna come first. And we just got to Florida. I'm like, I'm not gonna call no damn. I said, that's why I called you.
Yeah.
I said, that's why I called you. She like, boy, I'm an hour away. What the hell am I doing calling? I said, man, I'm not calling him. She was mad at me. I was like, bro. She like, so you gonna let your son die? I said, man, he just left. She like, ain't you gonna let him leave in the car? You ain't even. I said, man.
He said, well, he just left.
Man, I was like, man, I feel bad, but I was like, man, I'm like, she's like, man, that's crazy. I'm like, that's how I was raised though. Like, I don't know. I felt bad, but I was like,
yeah, I don't look to them to,
that's
like,
crazy.
you know what I'm saying? And I've been in some moments. I've been in some real moments where it's like, you supposed to do that. And I don't know. I just never do. I always figure something out.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? All I can hear is Scarface in my head. We don't talk to police. We rely on the streets, but you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I know this is bad, but I don't know. So, hey, man, I'm going to give you a throwback real quick, man. I want you to tell me about this story. Hey, tell me about the time you got caught stealing some swishers.
Well, how you know about that? I forgot about
We
that.
got to go out with it. We got to go out with a bang, man. Tell me what happened, man. You was a shorty though. You was but how old? Like 12 or something? How old
No,
was
I
you?
wasn't even that old. I was probably like 5th grade or something, maybe.
Dang. Yeah, what
Yeah,
happened with
but
that?
I mean, really, it wasn't even my idea. You know what I'm saying? We grown now, so I could just tell, you know what I'm saying? I could tell the truth. You know what I mean? I was with my brother. You know what I'm saying? Hanging with my older brother, and that was their thing. You know what I'm saying? They was smoking. Him and he had a white buddy named Bryce. Shout out to Bryce if he
Mm-hmm.
around. He see this. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know him and Bryce. They was always smoking like Phillies and cigar, all type of goofy shit. Looking back on it, like what the fuck was y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? But they had this little lick where they would go to Walgreens, and that's back then. That's when Walgreens kept all they smoking, supplies out in the aisle. You know what I mean? You could just pick it up and put it in your pocket and go out the door. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
damn, as soon as I said that, motherfucking alarm just went off. That's crazy.
that nigga hard popped. He said, "Oh, they coming
Hey,
again."
they
They
got us,
called
man.
me. They got us, man. Come on out the bushes, Money G.
They got us, man.
Straight up.
Oh
Yeah.
man. No,
So,
but yeah, I went on the lick with them, man, and it went bad, and I'm the one that ended up getting caught. They got away. Ain't that how it always happens? It ain't even your lick, but you the one that
yeah.
get caught. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and I took so much backlash from my family for that, bro, and
Yeah.
nobody ever really knew. They probably know now when they hear this, but nobody really knew. It
So,
wasn't never my idea. It wasn't never my lick or nothing. Like
hey,
I ain't even smoke.
I heard you made you smoke smoke them joints though.
Who?
Yeah, they said, yeah, man, he had to sit down and smoke them joints. Like, they said West Mom made you smoke them motherfuckers.
Probably that sound like how she was though. Yeah, that
Yeah,
sound about
I
how
said,
she
damn.
was.
I
Though.
said, damn, smoking Philly blunts with nothing in them, just the cigar. Ooh, and the shorty. Oh man, that's harsh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dang, that's
Say the type
crazy.
of woman she was.
On the real, I bet you want to steal them
Sure.
again, though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that boy.
Uh-huh.
Hey, yeah, man, we already at the hour of power, man. So I want to ask you, man, do you want to send? Do you want to say anything before we leave, or you want to send a shout out, or do you want to, you know what I'm saying, say some inspiring words to the youth out there that's trying to be entrepreneurs, man? You know what I'm saying? Or we still talk that business talk, man. What you want to tell me, man? You got the flow.
I would say first of all, stay rich. I always say stay rich because we living in this society that they trying to break you. You know what I'm saying? As a black man, and when I say break you, I mean depreciate your value. You know what I mean? They trying to
Mm,
depreciate your value in ways that you probably can't even see. I talk to my son all the time, and he tell me about certain incidents, and he don't even understand it on the level that I understand it on. He don't even know that he going through a process that they trying to depreciate his value, and he don't even see it, but
mm,
I see it. So I'm able to give him
mm,
certain game to say, nah, you said right. Don't apologize. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
I don't care what they take from you. Don't apologize. You feel what I'm saying? Because they're trying to make you bend to their mercy, and they trying to depreciate your value and emasculate you as a young man. You know what I mean? We
mm.
don't bow to no man. We stand rich over here. We ain't playing rich, and it ain't
Right.
about money. It's about manhood. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Standing on what you stand for, standing on your integrity, standing on your principles, standing on your morals. Because those are the things that can't be bought and they can't be taken away from you. The money can be
mm,
taken, the cars can be taken, the houses can be taken, the women can be taken. All of these things can be taken that most of these people in society value and validate as you rich. But those are things that can be taken. Work on the things and focus on the things that can't be taken, like those, manhood, integrity, values, principles, wisdom, morals. You know what I mean? That's those are the real riches, man. And once you stand on that, you gonna stay rich. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, the money gonna follow you. So I would say that to any young man, any young entrepreneur, any just a leader in general. Stay on top of that,
mm.
and everything else gonna follow you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, do you think college is overrated right now?
I ain't never been to college, but I feel like it's for, I guess, whoever it's for. You know, I know it's people that's been to college that become successful from it, and I know a lot more people that been to college and they out here trying to figure it out and asking me questions. And I got a GED,
Hmm. Right.
so I
Yeah. I mean,
mean,
because the way. Go ahead. Go ahead.
nah, I'm listening.
Oh, I was just say just the way it's going right now. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, our age, they be like, man, I wish I would have. I wish I'd have finished school. I wish I'd have went to college. And then we got kids out here making more than the teachers and their parents right off the internet. So, you know what I'm saying? I look at it like, man, we're on some, how can I say it? The blueprint is what I want to say, like over no, it's outdated. The
Absolutely,
blueprint is outdated. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
And you know what I'm saying? We tell these kids, man, get off these games and we get off this, but they can make
They making
make
money
some
on them
money off
guys.
this stuff, right? No, so I tell
Yeah,
my kids, hey, if you want to be on the game all day, 3 or 4 hours, look here, bro. Show me you can make some money off of it, and I'm gonna leave you alone. Because a lot of times, like, and then it's like the jobs, right? The food and the price of living, everything is going up. You know what I'm saying? But then these jobs they working you, man. You be working like 12 hours and you sleep 6, 7 hours a day. And it's like, man, you don't even got no time to do nothing else. Not to spend time with your kids or nothing. You know what I'm saying? We have to make time to do the podcast for an hour. And then probably after this, man, we can take a shower and go to bed. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I tell them, I say, no, it's not. We still got 24 hours in a day. But if you want to make that day happen, man, just wake up at 5. That's a cheat code. Wake up at 5 and get to it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
would say, freedom of time is the new rich. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Free,
That's it.
freedom of time is the new rich. It ain't how much money you got. It's about how much time that you can
Time you got.
spend how much time you can spend doing the things that you want to do in life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people
Yeah.
they may have more money than me. Maybe they may have more money than me. But when you look at them, they ain't doing the things that I'm doing. They ain't moving the way I'm moving. I'm fluid, bro. I can go wherever I want to go at any moment. You know what I'm saying? I go anywhere. I
Mm-hmm.
might find you might catch me in Peoria tomorrow. You might catch me in Chicago tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Atlanta right now. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
go wherever I want to go. I might come to Florida. I got a couple homies out there. You know,
Yeah.
that's the real rich. That's the real rich.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
even when I was selling drugs, bro, I wasn't able to move the way I wanted to move because it was
Mm.
always a fear in the back of my mind that if I leave and go here
The
for
money
a
gonna
week or
stop.
whatever, the money I'm gonna come back and my whole operation's gone because somebody undercutted me and took my clients. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
And that's
now
that's
you
how
you
it
you
be.
was even trapped. You were trapped even then. So freedom of time is a new rich. And back to your point about the college, Albert Einstein, which is one of the most smartest, intelligent people in the world, he was quoted to say, "Intelligence, the definition of intelligence is the ability to adapt to change."
Mm.
So,
That's
you
it.
know, that's what's going on. We need to adapt, like you said, to a new
Adapt to
blueprint.
change.
Yeah,
Yes.
your
Yeah,
ability to
because
adapt to change.
that's cool. You know, man, and that's deep because a lot of people we still stuck in, bro. We still stuck in 2000, bro. We still stuck in the back in the days. We still stuck in the ways that our parents taught us. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like
That's
that
the
no
real
more.
trap. That's the real trap, bro.
Yeah.
People is stuck doing things that other people told them to do. They scared to do the thing that they really want to do because they got these conflicting
Yeah.
thoughts in their mind about what somebody else told them to do, and they live their whole life operating off of what somebody else told them to do. You know what I'm saying?
And you know the crazy part? They know exactly what to do because they hear it right here. They hear it. They
Yeah.
hear it. They know. That's that fear, man. But
They
that's the
they saying
devil.
it.
That's the devil's
They
greatest trick, bro. That's that fear.
they
They know
saying it.
what they do.
I made it into an acronym, SIN. They saying it. They silence their internal navigation. You got an internal navigation
Mm,
what's in you. You silenced it though. You turned it off. You know how the navigation system say turn left, turn right.
mm,
Bust a U. Get off on the next exit. It's telling you where to go, but you steady pushing silent on the GPS.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you
Yeah.
saying it. When you ain't
Yeah.
listening to that inner voice. That's
Yeah.
the real
Because
definition of sin.
we all got our gift, and sometimes we don't tap into that gift because we look at other people and we see what they got and we want what they got, and we don't tap into what we need to be doing. You know what I'm
You
saying?
don't
Like that's
you
a
don't
hard
really
pill to swallow.
you don't believe in God itself. So when you know that God itself, then you'll see it all clear. You don't trust yourself. Yourself
Yeah,
that's telling you what what you're supposed to be doing. You ain't trusting that. So that means you don't trust God.
because God is I am.
Self. Absolutely.
Yeah,
When you
self.
say self,
You know what I'm saying?
when you say self, that you referencing God. You just don't know it because ain't nobody taught it to you. But that's what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's what this world, that's what this society is doing to you. Is like I said, depreciating you. It's depreciating your value, your self value, because that self that they really depreciating is God. They ain't
Yeah.
gonna teach you that
And
though.
them ideas that pop in your head, that's God. God speak through ideas. But you'll have an idea and you'll be like, I got a great idea. You'll be like, but it won't work. That's what you're saying. Like if you don't believe in yourself, you don't believe in God, you don't believe in the ideas, bro. And they didn't teach us that. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
self stands for spirit emanating love forever. SELF, spirit emanating love forever. But you doubting though. You doubting yourself. You know what I'm saying? You doubting it. Because you looking at yourself as your body. Your body is built on doubting yourself. BODY. It's built on doubting yourself. You think you this body. And as long as you think you this body and identify yourself with this body, you're gonna always doubt your real true self, the God within you that is not the body, that exists outside of the body, that spirit that's emanating love forever, everything that you love to do. You see what I'm saying? Everybody don't love to do what you want to. Everybody don't love to do what you love to do. That's yourself. It's a reason why
And
you love that. You see what I'm saying? So yeah.
yeah. And and that's the stuff that you say you love. The devil's
God is
greatest trick
love.
is the devil's greatest trick is do what you want to do and do what makes you feel good, right? But everything we do and make us feel good ain't necessarily right.
Right.
And that's where we get it twisted. We supposed to be doing what we love, not what make us feel good. And make us feel good to us. We gotta do what we love though. And a lot of
Absolutely.
people, you know what I'm saying? They so stuck. They only know what they love. They only know what they love. They only know what they love no more.
Because they live
You know
in
what I'm saying?
externally. They live their whole life externally. They let everybody else outside of them tell them what they should have and how they should live.
So yeah, man.
It's
Yeah, man.
two
So
types of people
again,
in this world. It's people that let other people say so, and it's the other person that believe oneself say so. And if you play this video, you will see that letting others say so means loss. That stands for loss, LOSS. And believe oneself say so. That stands for boss, BOSS. You see what I'm saying? You got losses and you got bosses out here, man. Which one you gonna be? I just chose to be a boss. I believe
yes,
oneself say
sir.
so.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's why I like that. My boy, country boy Fletcher, check in. We had a couple more people checking in, man. You know what I'm saying? So, we got Tana. Yeah, we got Tana checking in. Let me see. We got Mondo. You know what I'm saying? We got 20. We got a couple more people in there. Uncle Beats in the building. You know what I'm
Shout out my
saying?
man.
Yeah, we got Tom in the building. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yes indeed. Yeah, man. So again, man, I want you to tell the people where they can find your stuff at, because you be dropping knowledge, bro. I just want to tap in
Appreciate
and
it.
man, spend some time with you, man. I know you're busy, man. I ain't gonna hold you up. But again, telling people where they can find you at, man. Tell them your YouTube page where you be dropping that knowledge.
Everything Rich P Evelon, RICHPEVOLON, and then my IG is Coach_Rich_P, Coach_Rich_P. And yeah, man, tap in with me. Got a lot of things going on, man. Just to like I said, to elevate the the value, the to appreciate the value of the black man for real, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just talking this, I'm walking this. You know what I mean? I got a mindset course. It's called the Money Mindset Masterclass. You know what I'm saying? If you go to my IG, it's a link in my bio. You can check that out. You know, it's all about showing our fellow men how to think like money. So money would love to spend money with them. Because like I was always taught, you know, money wants to spend money with money. So you got to become money. You got to become money in the way you think and the way you see things. So yeah, tap into that Money Masterclass, that Money Mindset Masterclass. I also got a ebook I just dropped called the Magnetic Marketing Manual, and that's basically teaching you how to put your own digital products together and market them online so you can start making money from your expertise. You know, because like I say, everybody has an expensive expertise. You know what I mean? Everybody has an expensive expertise. I hate to hear when people say, man, that's too expensive. No, you expensive. Be expensive. Be expensive. Right. You know what I'm saying? So you have an expensive expertise, and I just show you within that manual, the Magnetic Marketing Manual. I teach you how to put your own expertise and package it up into a product, a digital product, and market it online so you can start getting income from your information. You know what I'm saying? And I also offer coaching classes. You know what I'm saying? Just gaming you up all the way around so you can appreciate and appropriate your value, man. So you can stay rich and don't play rich. That's all I'm all about, man. Realizing I create happiness, RICH. So tap in with me for sure, man. I appreciate you, Monty, for the opportunity. Yeah.
Oh man, you know I got one more question, man. You know what I'm saying? I know, man, because you be dropping them. You know, and it's crazy because man, we are the biggest consumers, right? As black people, we're the biggest consumers, bro. And I don't care if you just tapping in online or just playing on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Somebody getting paid for that. You know what I'm saying? Like we consuming even if we just laying back on our phone, right? And you know, and they teach us how to spend money. Yeah, we paying attention. It costs. It costs. You know what I'm saying? And they teach us how to spend money, but they never taught us how to put money in rotation, right? So how important it is for you to teach your kids how to make money?
I mean, that's the least I could do. You know what I'm saying? Living in a capitalistic society, you know, going through the motions that I went through, you know, I don't want to. It's our jobs as fathers, as leaders, to make the light and the load for our next generation and our offspring. You know what I mean? So that's important to me to show them the economic game, because at the end of the day, that's the power in this country is green. It ain't about red or blue, it's about green. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about black or white, it's about green. When you got that green, can't nothing come in between. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it's all about. So I teach my kids how to make their money have babies. You know what I'm saying? How to make their money have babies, man, and not to spend money. You know, they know how to save. They know their percentages. They know their ratios. They know their profit and loss spreadsheets. You know what I'm saying? They know their inventory. They know it all, man. They read Think and Grow Rich. They read Rich Dad Poor Dad. You know what I mean? They know what an asset is. You ask my son what an asset is and a liability is, he'll tell you what it is word for word. You know what I'm saying? For sure, right on hand. Yeah.
You know
Shout out
to
Robert Kiyosaki. Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Hey,
so
readers are leaders, man. You know what I'm saying? So
man, you already know.
Got it. They say they hire. You want to hire someone from a black man, put it in the book. You know what I'm saying?
Put in the book. That's right.
But see, that's why I be at the library.
Hey, man, I'm talking about if I can't get to a library, if I can't get to a book. Look, man, I had all my life I had a problem with reading. You know what I'm saying? I was like, dang, man, I was a hood nigga. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody was reading no books somewhere. So I was like, man, yo, and I was listening to who was it, man? He from Florida too. No, it's just gonna come to him in a minute. But I would listen to him, you know, so I was just listening to some, you know, some inspiring stuff. And one of them was saying, bro, damn, it's just crazy. I can't think of his name. I can see his face. No, but he said, man, if you got a problem with reading, bro, listen to audiobooks. And I think I went through over 1,000 audiobooks, man. And I started writing books for myself, bro. I started writing books. You know what I'm saying? I started writing books, and bro, I go to sleep to audiobooks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Think and Grow Rich. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm checking out this book. I was just last night. I was listening to Think and Go Rich because you know what I'm saying. I'm talking to the rich man. You know what I'm saying? And
For sure.
you know what I'm saying. I be telling people online like, hey man, what kind of books I should check out? Woo woo. And my boy Gangsta Q, he put me on the book is Outthinking the Devil.
Oh
And when
yeah,
I was checking that out, and I was
Napoleon
like,
Hill. Yeah,
whoa, yeah, by Napoleon Hill.
outwitting the
Yeah,
devil. Yeah,
I went to the day. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, no, I'm like,
yeah.
dang, I'm like, whoa, that's cold. I'm like, this
Did you
must
get
be
to that?
tricking me all the time.
Did you get to that part when he was telling you about the school, how they that's a trap, how they, you know what I'm saying, how they basically
The food.
indoctrinating you, the schools,
Oh
the
yeah, the
education
school.
system,
Yeah, the school.
how
Yeah,
they
bro. He
indoctrinating
said that's
kids to be workers and employees and slaves, bro.
man. He
Concentration
said
camp,
because
man.
that's when you got to catch them young. Yeah, bro. And I'm like,
Yeah, yeah,
yo, and that's why I asked you the question about the school. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because we don't. I mean, if our parents didn't know, how would they know?
But listen to
They
this
don't.
though,
They gonna
bro.
whoop our ass and go ahead.
Listen to irony in this. I was always dripping school, bro. I never really went to school, bro. I was always gone. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't really
Yeah.
go to school. So a lot of people would look down upon me back then and be like, oh, you just a troublemaker. You just, you know what I'm saying? You don't never be at school. Look at you always getting suspended. But them same people that was in school now, look at them now, and they look at me now. Now they asking me how I do what I did. Now they want
See what I'm
now they
saying?
want to be a client. Because you don't know how to see. This is the thing. A lot of people don't understand that there's a difference between knowing something and learning something.
Mm,
In school, they
mm.
teach you if you memorize this fact, if you can memorize this and regurgitate this information back to me, that means you learned it. But that's not true.
No.
In the real world, when they get out of school, they realize that that's not true, because when you really learn
Yeah.
something is when you can actually do it. You can't read about
Mm.
tying your shoe and say, I learned how to tie my shoe, if you can't do it. Tie your shoe right now.
Hello. Hello.
But you can
Right.
remember, you can recite everything they said in the book about how to tie your shoe, but you ain't never tied it. You can't reach down and tie your shoe right now. You see what I'm saying? So that's where they tricked them at. They got all these people thinking that if you could just memorize something, you smart and you learned it. You just got a bunch of loose facts in your head that you can't do.
Yeah. Yeah. And don't never tell a kid that they smart, but they don't tell them that. You know, and that's crazy because what I was thinking about when you were saying, you know, about the three things, and we understand when the parents was telling us this is who we are, and then we got out and we was like, man, you know, this who I'm gonna be, and then you found out who you
And my
really
identity.
is. I was
Yeah.
thinking, I was like, man, yo, yeah, with the identity, and I was thinking like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's relearning. You had to unlearn.
To
So,
relearn. Yep.
What is something in your journey that you had to unlearn?
Um, that I had to unlearn, that in order to, I had to do something. I had to work real hard in order to get money, in order to make money.
Mm, mm,
Yeah, I had to unlearn that, and that's
mm,
that's the thing, man. You know, I used to pride myself on being a go-getter. I used to pride myself on being a paper chaser. I used to pride myself on those things. You know what I'm saying? But
mm,
now, like I said, I had to unlearn that because I had to realize that, you know, it's people that work 3-4 jobs, bro, and they still broke.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? You can work your fingers to the bone and still be asking people for money. So I know
mm,
some of them hardest working people. I know some of the hardest working people in the world, bro, and they struggling.
mm.
And I wake up and do 1 or 2 moves and I make money. I just gotta check my email. There you go. There it is right there. You
Yeah,
know, so when I learned that, that's when it was like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It was a shift, man. You know what I'm saying? You make the money work for you. You know what I mean? You
yeah.
don't work for the
Making
money.
money in your sleep. Making money in
Absolutely.
your sleep.
Yeah. And they want to work
Mm.
for you. They want to work for you. But see,
Yeah, he don't want to be sitting up under the mattress. He don't be sitting
no.
in no bank account. He don't want to do that.
See, the richness is not in the dollar. You know what the richness is in?
What's that?
The richness is in the skill of the spender. Because if you a poor-minded person, if I give you $1 million and then I give a rich-minded person $10 and I come back 10 days later, that poor-minded person that you gave $1 million, that poor-minded person that I gave $1 million, he ain't gonna have $1 million no more. And that rich man that I gave $10, he gonna have $1 million. Because the poor man gave all his money to the rich man.
Yeah, that's what they say. They say, man, you know, if everybody just broke even, everybody had the same amount of money, in a year time, the rich gonna be back rich and the poor gonna be back poor.
Because the richness is not in the dollar; it's in the skill of the spender.
Yeah, they train you to be a consumer, man. Dang.
But that's why it's kind of good when I see young dudes that don't really listen in school. See, I'm weird that way, bro. I'm weird that way because I walked a different journey. You know what I'm saying? But when I see certain young cats that's going to school and they ain't really listening, they steady getting kicked out. And man, this teacher can't tell me what to do. I ain't listening to her. I'll be kind of happy on the inside. I'm weird like that because I know what's really going on.
Hey, you know what? That's crazy because I used to always be like, I used to feel bad because I'm like, bro, I never listened in school and I'm like, bro, I'm kind of happy I wasn't programmed like this.
Absolutely. You was blessed, bro, just like I was. Same thing.
Dang.
Church too.
Yeah,
same
thing. Yeah, that's crazy, man. So yeah, we went over an hour, man. We went an hour and a half, but it was good talking to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? We could do this all day, man. So
you know that.
If y'all like this, man, y'all go ahead and check out my boy Rich Pete, man. Y'all look him up on YouTube, on TikTok, man. He be dropping short videos and everything. He doing his thug thizzle out here, man. I love it, man. I've been knowing him for a while, man. And I like where you're going. And you know what I'm saying? I appreciate where you come from. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, though.
Yes,
hey, likewise,
indeed.
bro. Much love for having me on, bro. I appreciate you, brother.
Yes, indeed, man. Much love. So
yes,
again, do you want to send a shout out to anybody before we check out?
Definitely want to send a shout out to my man Money Maker Mitch, man. You know what I'm saying? You dropped that over here. I wasn't expecting that one, man. You definitely gotta, next time you tap in with him, let him know, man. I love him, man. Keep his head up, you know what I'm saying? And I'm on the job, you know what I mean? I'm on it. I ain't letting up at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he say he needs some of that music, man. He say, man, get it on so he can get it on his tablet, man.
I don't know what he mean by that because it's on
how
Apple
you
Music.
How we get the music on there? It was on something, and I had it, and they had mine in the joint. They was like, "Oh yeah, you got music," and I want to say it was like something Fat Boy or some stuff. It was something. It was a website where they can get it on a tablet. DistroKid.
I stopped going through DistroKid, man. I go through a whole different.
Me too.
Yeah,
me too. But that's how they got a hold of it. Yeah, I had my stuff on DistroKid, and they was in a joint rocking my joint. They were like, man, I got off of it. And they would call me like, yo, bro, where your music at? I see your picture on there, but your music ain't playing no more. Man, we was on there. And I'm like,
damn.
I ain't know. I ain't know
that. Yeah, I ain't know that one.
Yeah, that's what's
up. I gotta figure something out.
But yeah,
man.
he gonna hit me up. He gonna hit me up tomorrow. He gonna hit me up tomorrow, man. I'll let him know. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he hit me up all the time. So yeah, man, I appreciate you coming on the Fammission Podcast, spending this hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? This hour of power with your boy, man. Go ahead and get them ducks in before you know what I'm saying, lay it down. I know you be up all night though. You know what I'm saying? Chasing the dollars, you know what I'm saying, making it work. So yeah,
making
man,
them dollars chase me,
bro.
Man. For sure. Appreciate you,
that
man.
Part. Right,
yeah.
Sure.
Stay rich, man. For sure.
Yes, sir. Yo, what's up? This your boy Money G from the Fammission Podcast. We had Rich P. You know what I'm saying? We did a little bit over an hour, man. I want to do something special for y'all, man. But again, it was a lovely interview. It was going down, man. You know what I'm saying? We touched on some topics, but I hope y'all learned something. But until next time, next Friday, holla at your boy Money G. I'm out. Much love.
I got the whole